Hi everyone, welcome. This is Gem 314 Tarot. I hope I find you all well. Thank you for returning and hello if you're new. Scorpio placements calling y'all into the house, okay? Sun rising, North Node, stellium. I don't care where your Scorpio is. If it's a prominent placement for you, the moon is in you today, the next day and a half. It's in you. No flared base, all up in you. So let's get into this. Scorpio placements. My fearless hearts. Moon in Scorpio. You're unafraid to look at difficult truths. You welcome the transformation that those truths can bring. And you encourage others to allow themselves to experience that transformation too, fearlessly. They want you to invite it into yourself and your life. They want you to crave it, to attract it, to surrender to it, and to allow it to own you, bore into you, and abolish the old paradigm and the chains that it put on you, and allow yourself to be reborn as something purer than you had become. It's just a shame how only the bravest few will choose drowning in those waters, even knowing that the depths they are in are not a foreign place, but their own inner selves. So, Scorpio, let's go to the seen and the unseen and try to figure out what the fuck. Let's talk about it. So, in the seen position in the past, you've got Toad, which is the Three of Branches. There was some kind of waiting, okay? Some kind of waiting for my real life to begin. Coming after the Two of Wands, this can be different energies. The Two of Wands is making a choice, okay? All the twos are choices. The Two of Wands is a choice of path, all right? In some decks, like in my Easy Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, the Two of Wands is someone at a crossroads, okay? There's a wand going one way and a wand on another path going another way. One leads to the ocean, one leads to the mountains, okay? Both paths will have their ups and downs. Both paths will lead you to your destination, but they will take you in different ways, okay? Also, in that deck, there are geese in that card, which means that this crossroads was a point you were at before, and you're getting an opportunity to come back around, back to a place where you had been before, and you have an opportunity to choose the other path. Now we're at the Three of Wands, or we were at this. So the way this lays out is seen and unseen, top and bottom, past, present, future, okay? But keep in mind that everybody's at different points in their timelines, okay? So there is a point in the collective Scorpio energy here where there was a choice made, because we're past the Two of Wands already. Now we're at the position of either waiting for that opportunity to begin, or we called in energy, that we wanted to use to manifest, and we're waiting for that to come in. Threes to me are collaboration, okay? So it often throws me a little bit that the Three of Wands is just waiting, because like the Three of Pentacles is collaboration to make something, to build something with someone else, to do something lucrative with other people. The Three of Cups is community and friends and celebration, right? The Three of Swords, that's air energy. It's definitely heartbreak. But for me, the threes are like what happens when we interact with other people, right? So this Three of Wands, we've got three toads here, and they're just kind of looking at their branches. But only one of them has flowers on them. So the other two choices did not come to fruition. Now you're waiting on the third option, or whatever you chose, to come to fruition. but it's interesting because it's like somebody's going to be, actually two somebodies, it looks like in this card. Two somebodies are going to be disappointed. Okay, we've got three frogs, three branches, but only one of them has flowered. So, but it feels like even though the other two are disappointed that their branches didn't flower, they're all going to celebrate together because one of the branches has flowered enough for everybody. Okay, so I feel like in the past there was something like a choice was made, a path was followed, there was energy put into it, and perhaps the it took a couple times, you know, it took two or three tries, and the first two tries didn't work, but now you're starting to see a little bit coming from that effort. Okay, that's in the scene. What's in the unseen is this Eagle card, the Guardian of Feathers. This is the King of Swords. Oh wait, I forgot to read the back of the card here. It's perspective, planning, and patience for the Three of Wands. Perspective, planning, and patience. Okay, waiting. Uh-oh. Waiting on manifestations. I'm sorry. I wrote this so tiny. Can you see the handwriting? Nope, neither can I. So my poor eyes. Waiting on manifestation plans. Plans grow. Pay attention and adapt. That's the thing. Pay attention and adapt. So like with this card, one of the so there's, like I said, three branches, two of them didn't flower. So every time something falls through from the plan, you have to adapt. Okay. It says confidence, integrity, talents, and gifts. It says nurture your growth and plan ahead. The key to this card is to cultivate your future with creativity. Creativity? Yeah, let's just say that's creativity. So there's, okay, creativity was involved in making this, or it will be. So it's the whole kind of think outside the box, you know, fire energy. Okay, down in the unseen, you have a King of Swords energy here. This is Aquarius energy. Okay, they're high-minded, detached, logical. This could be energy that you are using in this situation, but not letting anybody see, right? Or this could be something in play that you don't see. This is hidden energy. It could be hidden by the divine or by you or by somebody. You know what I mean? Put yourself where you resonate. High-minded, detached, logical, intriguing, innovative. It's intelligent, free, eccentric, and curious. The key to the ego card, the King of Feathers, is articulate truth with authority and inclusion. Okay. Authority and inclusion. That's in the hidden. There may be some benefactor with some good information, ideas, inspiration, outside the box thinking. What, you know, somebody that'll help you with this um, energy of adaptation. Scorpio, that's easy energy for you. Even though you're fixed energy, the the very essence of Scorpio is transformation, change, okay? It's like the only thing sure and steady in the universe is change. And that's very uncomfortable, like that's a very uncomfortable philosophy for some people and very uncomfortable energy for some people to navigate in. Um, of all the water signs, Scorpio is the easiest energy for me to be in because it's closest to fire for me. Like Moon in Cancer, forget it. I'm a crying baby for 2 days. Moon in Pisces, and I I don't even want to deal with humanity anymore. It's like being alive is a burden. I hate Moon in water energy. But Moon in Scorpio, this energy, at least I can set things on fire. At least I can make changes, right? I might be emotional about it, but it's an empowered emotionality. It's not a weepy or I'm at the mercy of the depths of Pisces kind of emotionality. This is firm ground. I am ready to set shit on fire for this. Scorpio energy is much easier for me to be in. So I feel like in the past, okay, in the in the scene, people saw you work. This, they saw, or you allowed people to see how you had made changes, you had made choices, you had put in the work, you had adapted to things. Some things didn't go as planned, but you didn't abandon anything. You're still here watching these sticks try to come to life. And in the unseen, there's really powerful energy here of a King of Swords, somebody in Aquarius energy, could be any of the air signs, a more mature air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but I tend to give the king and queen to the higher of the signs. So Aquarius energy for me, because ego energy is far, far, far above. So they're still watchful, they're still knowledgeable about everything, nothing gets past them, but they are quite detached and removed from whatever's going on down in the dirt below them. So this is kind of a lofty, what you're not showing is that you're kind of removing your intellect from the situation and trying to discern the best course of action here. In the present, we've got two earth energies, very, very similar. We've got Bison here, the Ace of Fossils, the Ace of Pentacles in the scene, in the present, okay? So this is unexpected reward or gift, a business venture. This is monetary gain, a lucky break, thank goodness, aid in some way, advantage, or a tool that you may have needed, some kind of boon, some kind of lucky gift, some kind of leg up, right? The key to this card is when luck shines, use your resources wisely, okay? Bison energy here, Ace of Pentacles. I hope that's not too loud. Ace of Pentacles in the present, in the scene. In the unseen, you have very similar energy here with the bull, okay? But this is Taurus energy. Taurus also for the ace is the divine, so I don't give the ace to the signs. 2, 3, 4 is the lower signs. 5, 6, 7 the middle child. 8, 9, 10 the older, and then you start over with the court cards, okay? So with this is Hierophant energy. Hello, Taurus. Taurus energy frustrates me a little bit because it's so slow and methodical and very stubborn. Anyways, that's in the unseen. In the unseen, you have Taurus energy here, the Hierophant, the High Priest. Now, you would think the High Priest was like the magician, where he's actively manifesting, but no. The High Priest represents the Pope. He's the keeper, the interpreter, and the teacher of divine law. This is something that was written before we got here, okay? This is divine law. This is not earthly law. So this isn't like the court system or anything. This isn't waiting for government assistance. This is spiritual law, okay? In the hidden energies, there is Taurus energy here, which to me usually means soulmate energy. Slow as all get out. You can't make a bull move without, I mean, yeah, you can. You have to really disrupt its energy in order to get it to move. Like, we do have like the running of the bulls and bullfighting, and that's all terrible, terrible energy. Anything will run if it's beaten enough. But left naturally, there's no moving a bull if it doesn't want to move. Okay? You can wave everything in front of it that you want, but short of tormenting it, you're not getting it to move. And if you do get it to move with torment, it'll destroy you. Okay? In the unseen, we have the high priest, the keeper of sacred tradition. So there's something moving underneath this beautiful bison energy in the present that has to do with just tradition. There may be something holding you, like with obligation to the past, obligation to family, obligation to taught behaviors. This, like, especially now in the collective going through what we're going through right now, this has a lot to do with generational trauma, generational bindings, those old, well, it worked fine for your mother and I, it should work fine for you, or, your grandpa raised me like that, so it should be fine for you. It's very dogmatic. It's not very freedom loving. It's very constraining dogma. So there might be something here in the hidden that's not allowing you to accept this gift because there's some kind of judgment on it. Otherwise, for some in the collective, this can be read as a gift coming in with a soulmate or an old contract. Okay, this is old soul contracts written before we came here. That's why they're under the jurisdiction of the Hierophant, the high priest, because he, like I said, is the keeper of the Akashic records is the memory of creation. So whatever is here in the unseen, it was there before we got here. Okay? In the future, I love this. This is going to freak some people out. Scorpio, you're showing up big. We've got the tower here. That's your energy, the transformer. In this deck, it's the serpent, and he's called the quickener. Okay? So that brings to mind not destruction, but life giving. In reproduction, I don't know if a lot of people know this. Men, you probably won't know this more than women. But there is a point in pregnancy, right around 4 months or so, 4.5 months, where you start feeling the fetus come to life. That's called the quickening. And it's the moment some spiritual teachings teach you that is the moment that the soul enters the flesh not prison, but the flesh form. Soul and body meet and life begins, okay? Before that, it's just the potential for life in the making, but nothing certain yet, okay? At around 4.5 months, the quickening happens, and that's when life sparks. That's like the lightning. If you know men, you might know it from a Highlander. When one Highlander cuts off another immortal's head and they absorb their power, they get their life force. That's called the quickening. It's life force being infused into something, and it can be, it can be chaotic, it can be terrifying, it can be destructive of an old paradigm and the building of a new. The key to it is that it's new life after destroying old life. Do you know what I mean? The old is done. The old cycle is done. It doesn't even have to be like death. It can just be change. But it's the key to the quickener card is that new life is coming. Okay? And underneath that, in the unseen, in the future, we've got Rooster, which brings the sun. Now, as soon as this card flopped out and flopped underneath the quickener, I heard Rihanna, bitch better have my money for some reason. Because he's coming in. Look at this rooster coming in, strutting in after the destruction of the tower. King shit, I survived. Y'all better recognize, pay me what you owe me. That's what I heard. And that's in the unseen. I don't know. I hope that resonates for somebody. So let's read the back. Let's see. The quickener, the serpent, the tower, Scorpio energy. It's the awakener. There's a revelation here, a shock, a fall, a bombshell, okay? Chaos, change, all that stuff. Sudden sudden clarity, upheaval, okay? Illumination brings liberation, painful as it may be. There is a shift in the foundation, okay? The key to the card is truth destroys illusion, all right? So whatever is ending was an illusion. It wasn't true anyways. It wasn't reliable. It wasn't going to take you any further. It needed to be released, okay? And the quickener brings new life in its place. Now the sun here with the rooster, it's triumph and joy. See, it's truth, health, it's the healthy self, it's vitality and confidence. It's an awakening. So we have two cards of awakening here. We've got the quickener with the awakener, and underneath with the sun, we've got the I'm awake now, right? It says good fortune, warmth, truth, and simple pleasures. The key to this is announcing a blessed new day. So we've got a night here with the serpent. Look at the nighttime and storms and lightning. And then we've got, after that, the rooster, a brand new day, success. You came out of it beautifully. You're intact. You're gorgeous. Your vitality is good. You're healthy. You're coming through it in the future. This is beautiful. Like I said in the intro, Scorpio energy is difficult for some people because they hang on too tight to what they are, and they don't find joy in the idea of being something new or better or changed or improved. A lot of people go around with like, no, I'm fine just the way I am. I'm accepting myself the way I am. Yeah, okay, that's great, but don't stay stuck in that role. Be fine with who you are for the moment that you are that. But know that you're not supposed to be that, stuck in that moment, stuck in that one mold, in that one peg for your whole existence. No, you're supposed to transform. You're supposed to go through a million deaths and come back brand new. Okay, you're supposed to be Phoenix energy. But a lot of it has to do with, especially here in the present, with this earth energy here. I mean, a lot of us know that we need to change. We need to address things in our hearts, in our minds, that we need to change. But right now, we're really, really concerned with earthly things right now. It's like, you know what they're showing me? They're showing me monks on a mountaintop, right? They're very high above the troubles of the world. They're in a very protected, very self-contained, with all their needs met, and all they have to do is pray, okay? But I'm like, yeah, it's real easy to dedicate yourself to the spiritual pursuits when everything is being provided for you. As simple as their lives are, right? They have the absolute basics. They have shelter, they have food, right? They have everything provided for them, and all they need to do is meditate and think about how great God is, or the creation is, or peace in the heart is. That's great. But they're high up on the mountain, hermit energy. And we're down here on the earth, okay, in the dirty streets with electricity bills that are flickering, with animals that are sick, with things that are expected of us, and it's hard to walk in those spiritual footsteps when your needs aren't met. So I feel like many of us are stuck in the middle here with Bison and the Hierophant. It's just trying to get by, right? So in the past, we put out some things with these three branches. Not only one of them may have panned out or is going to pan out, We have to come to it with detached intellect, detached intelligence. You have to, I like how there's the sun here with eagle, and then there's also, here's the sun with rooster. Okay, so in both places in the unseen we do have clarity and blessings, but like I said, it's in the unseen. We don't sense it just yet, but it's there. So in order to bring that forward, we really have to try to go within, ground ourselves, because that's where the sun energy is. Okay, tap into it. It's difficult, it really is, but the reason it's difficult is because we've got bindings on us from the 3D world that we fight the serpent against. He wants to release us. Like with the death card, death is not a punishment, death is a liberation. And death to an old cycle is not a punishment, it's a liberation. Okay? It was a cycle that was not working. Nothing about it was working. And you are insisting on staying in the wreckage and crying over the ashes instead of letting it pass with the serpent, bringing that all down. Lightning, how can I explain this? Lightning brings a spark of life into dead things, okay? And after that spark of lightning, that power boost, that energy, it's like I said, it's the quickening, it's the infusion of life force into something. And right after that, bam, here comes the sun. You're coming out of the wreckage, singing your own praises. You're, I don't know what they call it, crowing. You're crowing. You're crowing your praises. You're crowing your presence. You're crowing your survival. You are yelling out into the world, bitch better have my money. That's what I got when the card came out. I even sang it to myself. Bitch better have my money. Y'all should know me well enough. Bitch better have my money. Please don't call me on my bluff. Pay me what you owe me. Ballin' bigger than LeBron. Bitch, give me your money. Who y'all think you're frontin' on? Right? Like, I came out of fire and destruction for this shit. Recognize. I don't know why I got so worked up. That's that Scorpio energy, huh? So we're going to go to the Easy Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and we're going to get some clarification on this. Thank you. Spirit, what is Scorpio, Moon and Scorpio energy trying to get us to recognize? What is the Three of Branches, the past, and the scene? Again, let's review. The Three of Branches is perspective and planning and patience, okay? It's waiting on your manifestations, plans, and growing. It's paying attention and adapting. Cultivate your future with creativity, okay? So please clarify seen in the past, creating our future with creativity. What's this? Oh, interesting, really? Five of Pentacles. That's so what this card is showing me is that there was help, but you didn't see it. Okay? This is the energy of being out in the cold. Now, if we look at this, it's Five Pentacles, right? There's a stained glass window. This is what the craftsman in the Three of Pentacles was building, okay? It was this stained glass window. Because here you can see the light is shining through these three pentacles. That's the collaboration of the Three of Pentacles, working together with other people. In this case, since this is a church, this is working together with the divine to bring down blessings, okay? But these people here, because putting that effort into their product, took so much out of them, there may be a point where some in the collective are broke. You're broke right now, right? You put all that effort into something. You're waiting for the manifestation. So far, only one avenue looks like it's going to flourish. But right now, this Five of Pentacles feels like I am tapped. I'm tapped. I'm hungry. The kids need new shoes, right? I need a new hat. Winter's coming. I mean, it's everything. You're scared that nothing is going to be provided, okay? That was in the past in the scene. That's like, this is what you saw. You saw only one of these might work. I put a lot of effort into it. The Three of Branches is fire energy. There was a lot of sorry, a lot of power, a lot of ideas, a lot of vitality. This is like energy, life force. You put a lot into what you wanted, and slowly maybe one thing is panning out. But on top of that, you have the Five of Pentacles, which is complete lack. It's like, I really screwed myself putting everything into that one branch, and putting everything into these three branches, only one of them is flourishing, and I'm broke. And none of this is going to come to fruition before my next bill has to be paid. Do you know what I mean? That Five of Pentacles is tough energy. Again, with the Pentacles energy, the 3D, provisions and staying afloat, money, you know. So let's see what's in the unseen here with this King of Swords flying high above. This is like a feeling of somebody watching over you, but from the hidden, from the, not in a creepy way. There may be somebody like, wow, they're really trying and they're not getting very far. That really sucks. And then they're like, my friend has a business and they're looking for somebody. Maybe I can like give them a heads up on this job or something like that. It feels something like that. Can we clarify the King of Swords and the unseen for Scorpio in the past? Who is this King of Swords? Who's this King of Swords? Aquarius energies. Yeah, cool and detached. He's intriguing and analytical. This could be energy that you had to be in, or it could be somebody in your energy that is... Okay, thank you. Is there one? The Fool. Okay, so yeah, he's bringing a new beginning, a new opportunity, like I said, The key with the Fool is that you have an opportunity to start over. Here we've got the Serpent, the Tower, and here we've got Ciro, the Fool. Something's ending, but new life is being breathed into it. You have an opportunity to go in a different direction. The key to the Fool is go unburdened with things from the past cycle. The Fool goes with a satchel with one wand, one sword, one cup, and one pentacle. The absolute basics. Okay? You had to leave something behind, and you definitely probably had nothing to bring with you, because once the Tower hits and you're in Five of Pentacles energy here, there probably was nothing left for you to bring but the basics. And that's okay, because that's all you need. Okay? You're just going to feel desolate. It's going to feel lonely. It's going to feel like failure, but it's not a failure. It's a reboot. Okay? And in order to go forward, you have to go forward unencumbered with things from the past that you can't bring with you. Okay? So that's what this King of Swords is coming with. New energy, something that can bring you to a new place in life, but it's not going to include any of the baggage that you had in the old cycle. In the present, please clarify the Bison, Ace of Fossils. When luck shines, use resources wisely. Please oh, thank you. Ooh, Ace of Swords. This came out in the same spot, I think 2 readings ago, for one of the collective readings. Ace of Swords. There is some kind of clarity, some kind of truth. You've chosen, what is it? Oh, so okay. Ace on an ace. This is divine intervention. Okay, this is a spark of information. Like over here with this King of Swords, and I was like, wow, you know, Scorpio really is struggling over here. I might have something that can help. And then, bam, that's the Ace of Swords. That's like, here you go. This is, my friend's phone number. They're hiring for some position that, it might not be. It might not be a lot at first, but it's at least the first step in this new cycle, right? In this new paradigm, in um, this new part of life they're showing me. Also, there might be some kind of like heads up about a good investment or advice on how to invest that one pentacle that you do have left. You know what I mean? I very part. I love the spiritual pursuits, but most of my mentality is very practical. Okay, I'm Capricorn rising, so my first and foremost concern is stability and paying the bills, and making sure that everybody's happy and everything is stable, right? So to me, this feels like somebody giving you like the business card of their friend who can fix your car real cheap. It's some information that's going to enhance the one pentacle that the one gift that the divine has given you. You know what I mean? So in the unseen, I'm really curious about this Hierophant. What is this Taurus energy doing here? Just sitting here staring at me. Thank you. Knight of Cups. Interesting. Knight of Cups. Hang on, I want to check my other deck for this. Okay, I paused at 3703 if anyone's looking for number syncs. This is very interesting. Like I came into this feeling with this Hierophant because I do have experience with Taurus and they're extremely frustrating, okay? Sorry, Amber. They're extremely frustrating. That's not you though. Anyways, they're slow, they're stubborn, whatever. Especially when they're coming in all holier than thou, And it's really interesting because with the Hierophant being the high priest, and Taurus being the keeper of tradition, but I mean, I don't usually get anything very spiritual about it. Like they're very judgmental about things, and the spirituality is more geared toward the dogma side of it instead of the spiritual growthy side of it. But okay, so on top of that we have the Knight of Cups. So when I checked the Animal Wisdom deck, the Knight of Cups is the polar bear card. Okay, polar bears are extremely resilient and they can travel those cold temperatures. They can go down below in the cold water, they can come back up. It's extremely harsh where their habitat is, and they flourish. Okay? This is they're capable? Yeah, capable in harsh conditions. They're observant, they stand tall and look towards the future, and they're adaptable. All right. The key to this card is that love endures the harshest journeys. So, something about this Taurus energy coming in slow, coming in from the past, could be a past life, but they're coming in sincere and I'm finally here. I hear I'm sorry it took so long because it did come in with slow Taurus energy. Usually the Knight of Cups is kind of quicker than that, but if it's being dragged down by Hierophant energy, it could have been taken a little longer. But like I said, it was love can endure the harshest journey. So I heard that whoever this is in the hidden it's taking them a while to get to you, but you can kind of feel them in the background, right? That's what this unseen layer is. It's background energy that you can kind of sense, like your antenna is a little bit privy to it, but half the time it's like I can't give that my attention right now because I'm busy. And the other half is like, what was that? Why did that person come to my mind? Why did that person show up in my dreams? Why did I think about them? What it's stuff like that. It's little things on the periphery. They're showing me somebody who has multiple fishing lines all lined up in the water. And you watch the bobbers, right? And wherever there's a bite, the bobber will bloop bloop under the water. And that's how you can know what's in there. So it feels like somebody has their feelers tickled a little bit. Like somebody's bobber was just pinged, you know? That's how it kind of feels with this energy. The unseen energy is stuff where you can kind of feel it coming. It's not quite there yet. So with this Hierophant Knight of Cups, this is somebody coming forward with a beautiful offer of romantic collaboration. That's how I can say it. It's mutually assured emotional fulfillment here, but it's slow. It's slow, and it's riddled with dogma. If they can toss this off, it could be you too. It put yourself where you resonate. Okay, so if we think of it that way, here in the present, you have an Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Swords. Those are gifts from the divine. Those are sparks. Those are lucky breaks. Okay, that's information that you didn't seek out, but that came to you. Lucky information. Okay, this is all gifts from the divine. But it feels like you might not be able to sense this because down in here in the unseen, you've got some energy here that's weighing you down with dogma. Okay, maybe it's even something like you can't take that job, you can't take that gift, you can't take this as inappropriate, it's not written, it's not right, it goes against everything I taught you, things like that, right? And that's why this Knight of Cups energy is so slow. It's because it's being blocked. Either you're blocking yourself, or somebody's blocking you, or you're blocking someone from coming in. And it's not scolding or anything. It's just a heads up. It's a heads up. It's a heads up that there's a blockage here of you being able to utilize two things from the divine. Okay, because you're being blocked by some kind of dogma. Not only is it blocking your manifestations, but it's blocking this person from coming through. Okay, with love, and it's such a long road because there's a roadblock up, so they keep having to find a detour. But the detours in life, they can take decades. There's decades sometimes of detours. So I don't know why they're asking me to warn about that, because sometimes there's not much we can do about it at the time. Okay, so let's go into the future, please. Ooh, Ace of Wands on the bottom. That's nice. Again, another ace. Okay, let's see. In the future with this Tower, oh, I heard somebody's just going to get sick of it, and this energy is just going to finally lay waste. They're showing me Psyduck, the Pokemon. Psyduck, once he gets agitated and his electric powers. Oh, that's interesting because this is lightning energy with the quickener. His electric powers can arc back into himself in a loop, okay? And it builds up a migraine, and his headache gets worse and worse and worse until that electric energy just explodes from him, and he goes from being a silly little duck to a nuclear bomb. He lays waste to everything around him, and then he just takes a nap afterwards while everybody else is shaking from the fallout. That is extremely Scorpio energy, okay? Which is interesting because remember when I told you earlier that I have experience with this Hierophant energy? That Hierophant also had Scorpio in it. And then, so it would sting you, and what does a scorpion do after it stings? It's fine. It is no skin off its back. It stung you. It got the poison out of itself. It's not suffering. It gets to walk away, not feeling any way about how it just stung you, but you are left writhing on the floor with that poison in you, right? And that's what this quickener energy is. So what do we have on top of it? A 7 of Cups. All right. This is illusion. This is choices. This is empty. Oh, okay. This is hopes and dreams also. This is hopes and dreams. It's like, I hope this happens, or I hope this could be a possibility, and I hope that, maybe this could happen, or maybe this could happen, or I'm hoping for this. It's things like that. But you have to plan. You have to pick. You have to pick. When you just hope for one of them, the universe can't choose it for you. Okay? You've got the Tower here, the Quickener, which is breathing, which is wiping away the old, breathing new life into it. And now you have the 7 of Cups. Pick what you want. Pick who you want. Okay? Because once you pick, that cup will be full. The other cups are empty. All the cups are empty, actually. They're only full once you put something in them. It's showing you the options. It's showing you possibilities, but there's nothing in them yet. Okay? You have to pick. So part of the collective is being told that once the tower destroys, I love this. Look at it. It's like the tower comes through, kablam, okay? And then what are you left with? But this landscape of water. These are the emotions. Again, more water energy. A lot of water, a lot of earth. This is like the fight between the heart and the brain, right? This is reality versus the mind space, okay? This is what you think as opposed to what you see. But you have to know that you can make what you see from what you think by using the right energy, okay? But you have to think it first. That's the 7 of Cups. You have to think ahead. You've got to plan. You've got to imagine. You have to dream. You have to wish. You have to actually see it. One of the affirmations that I use after a prayer for something, okay, is as I see it, as I wish it, as I will it, so it is made. Okay, that's what the 7 of Cups is telling us. Wish for it, see it, and will it to come to you. As it is, so it is made. Do you know what I mean? So let's see in the unseen, in the future. This bitch better have my money. The sun, I made it. Here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. Crowing your success. Please clarify the sun in the future, in the unseen. It's Leo energy also. So we've got Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, and Leo. Please clarify the sun in the future and the unseen. 6 of Pentacles. See, that's the, what did I say? Bitch better have my money. This is the equal distribution of that money. So this could be, somebody just told me this could be a settlement. Okay? And that's good. This could be a settlement. You're coming out of the 5 of Pentacles with nothing, and you're coming into the 6 of Pentacles, which is enough to share. All right? And it has something to do with this Knight of Cups. this love that has endured. It could be, okay, if this isn't a person, so like I'm not really tuned to love frequencies right now. I tend to feel like the court cards are aspects of the collective, right? So in this part of the collective, there are Scorpios that are in Nine of Cups. So it feels like I heard somebody say, I'm not giving up this path because I feel it in my soul that this is the path I'm supposed to be on. It was written for me before I got here. And the Knight of Cups energy is that enduring love for what you want to be. Okay, that's for some in the collective. For others in the collective, it actually really could be a Pisces coming. Wait, with the Knight of Cups is Scorpio energy. Again, here you are showing up hot. Scorpio energy. It could be any of the water signs, like I said, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but in my interpretation, I give the Knight to the middle child, which would be Scorpio, you. So you are being true to you. And do you know why? Because you recognize that it was written for you to be this way before you got here. Now, I don't have any devil energy out on the deck right now. So there is nothing here that's truly, truly binding you in devil energy. Devil energy is obligation, restriction, obstacles, lessons you haven't learned, addiction, responsibility, things like that. It's quick Capricorn energy, okay? I don't have anything out here like this. What I feel this is that for you, Scorpio, you are being, it's like you're pulling the best of you from the past, the best of you that was written for you to be. And you're cutting away everything that this life has bound you to, okay? So everything that you, all the obstacles, the detours, the things that didn't come to fruition that you tried, and this dogma from the past, I feel like this is all being cut away, all right? And you're in full energy here with, you've got clarity with the King of Swords, and on top of this King of Swords eagle, high-minded, high-visioned energy, you got the Fool. It's like I see more for myself than you want to allow me to see, and I'm not having it anymore. Okay, you're in Fool energy. You saw farther than they wanted you to see. You saw farther than you ever allowed yourself to see. You see the new path. You see here the Three of Branches. You're coming out of a Five of Pentacles where you put everything into something that only flowered a little bit. Okay, and you're like, fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay? I'll link that song. There is a song called Fuck This Shit, I'm Out. It's hilarious. I'll link the 10-hour loop in the description. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I see farther. I can see clearer. I see all of you below me are tiny. All right? And I am in the higher energy where all I can see below me is my shadow. Okay? Beautiful, beautiful stuff, said Scorpio. So, in the present, you are going to be presented with an Ace of Swords, which is a clarity that you don't expect, and an Ace of Pentacles, which is a leg up financially. There's going to be some kind of help, some kind of gain, some kind of aid, some kind of lucky break with the money. Clear this path for yourself, because for some of you, you're in your Nine of Cups energy. You are the one that had to take forever to get to this point, okay? But you're coming in an energy of love. You endured. That's the thing with the Hierophant card. Or I'm sorry, The Knight of Cups, remember I told you it was the polar bear in the other deck? And it was love can endure the harshest journey. Yeah, it took you fucking forever to get to this point, and you loved yourself enough to stay true to this calling. Okay? Now, in other parts of the collective, there's somebody coming forward that is finally able to get through some obstacles that you had been in or they had been in, but they're coming from the past. They're coming from way deep. They're coming because their love for you has endured this whole time. And it's like you didn't even see it coming because they're only in this one spot. They don't show up here in the past. They don't show up here. Well, I mean, there's a potential for them in the future because they're coming, their arrival might have to do with this tower in the future and then this Seven of Cups. It's like there's an energy coming in that's going to clear the board and give new options, okay? That's what the Seven of Cups is. So you're going to see all these different potentials after destruction of something, and you're going to be like, pick one. Just pick one. They're all possible. Okay, pick the one you want and go for it because it's all possible. And then underneath that, like I said, you've got the Sun, which is an awakening after this Tower card, which is the Awakener. So there was some kind of bell rung and you're crowing your I'm awake, I see it, I'm here, brand new day, let's get this started. Six of Pentacles. I have enough to share with you. You get some and I get some and they get some and everyone's taken care of a little bit. But that little bit is enough. You know what I mean? It might be I love it. It's just, I love it. There's something coming in that's going to even out the finances. So I would say within 6 months. I know that seems really far. I get it. I'm terrified too because we got bills piling up and I don't know if we're going to make it 6 months, right? And I know a lot of us are in that energy. I don't know if we're going to make it 6 months. But past 3 months, present 3 months, future 3 months, 3, 6, 9, right? So within 6 months. But you have to be true to the energy that's calling you right now. Okay? You have to be true to your path, be true to your strengths, be true to your calling, and allow the old to go. It's going to be scary. The Tower is always scary because it's letting go of things that we had attached ourselves to because we thought that was going to be with us in the future. It's not. It was only going to go so far. Okay? Let's go to the Ancestor Messages cards. We'll do that next. And then we'll get the themes and we'll wrap it up because we're already at an hour. Come on. Oh, ignore the gray hair. Okay, there we go. All right. Do we have, you know what? They want me to get a couple of the love quotes cards. There might be a soulmate who wants to say something real quick. I'm just going to do a couple. I haven't shuffled these in a while, so I'm sorry for any noise. This Knight of Cups on the Hierophant, please. Taurus and Scorpio. Interesting. Taurus and Scorpio. Sorry for if that's loud in the mic. Where's my little thingy? What happened to my thingy? Okay, I have never forgotten you. See? What did it say? Love can endure the harshest journeys. I have never forgotten you. Above all else, you are my greatest friend. Okay, can we get a couple more? Do we need a couple more? Do we need a couple more? Maybe. Taurus, Scorpio. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna do. I'm jaded on the love thing. Okay, so it's gonna take me a minute to readjust. It's not my fault. I love you. You started it. Ooh, that's from me. That's from the feminine. It says, you know it's love when you want to keep holding hands even when you're sweaty. That's cute. I feel like that's Aquarius energy. So we're going to put that over here by the King of Swords. But I also have here, please just come home. Okay, that's, I believe, from the feminine to this Knight of Cups. Where the fuck are you? You've been gone long enough. Mosey your ass home. You're in the wrong place. Right? I have never forgotten you. And she's like, well, then bring your ass home. What was that movie way back in the 80s? Boomerang? She said, love should have brought your ass home last night. That's right. Sorry I yelled. Ancestors. Now feel like I have to be proper in the presence of the ancestors and the angels. Ancestors, angels, animals, spirits, please give us some messages for Scorpio. Sun, rising, moon, stellium, north node, any prominent placement of concern. That's 2. Okay, we'll take those 2 and 1 more, please. 1 more, please. 1 more for Scorpio. Sun, rising, north node, stellium, or there we go. Thank you. Ooh, High Priestess. Oh my gosh, it's a matched pair. Oh my gosh. High Priestess here, and now we drop the High Priestess. Hello, High Priestess. That's Pisces energy. We've got the Traveler. Oh my gosh. That's the Knight of Cups here with the Polar Bear energy. The Traveler has come. Uh-oh. And the Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. Okay. We will read from the book for these. I love this energy for you, Scorpio. See, Scorpio energy is much easier for me to be in. It's it's interesting because for many people, Scorpio feels like fire energy, okay? Because it's transformative. But it's transformative because it drowns you, okay? It's going to hold you down, it drowns you. And then when you come back up, you're so fucking happy that you didn't die that you feel reborn, okay? Or maybe, whatever the past did die. Magic Guardian, please. Where are the Guardians? Here we go. Magic Guardian. Unlock, that was my chair, the magic within. Okay? Stop looking outside yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Okay? Oh, that's good right there. Okay. You are the magic. You are the answer. I heard it. I heard whoever watches Breaking Bad is saying you are the one who knocks. I get it. Okay, you have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or reason to focus, recognize that all you are looking for is already within you. You are powerful and magical with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. What did I say? I wish it, as I wish it, as I see it, as I will it, so it is made. Okay? But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize more. Okay? Now we have Traveler. This actually is an ancestor. So someone has an ancestor that was a traveler. It says move in a new direction. Not only is this Knight of Cups energy, but it's that Tower energy, I feel. Move in a new direction. This Sagittarius energy too. Sagittarians are the travelers, the wanderers, the learners, the rolling stones. But this could be somebody who had a an ancestor who was a traveler, an explorer. Okay, we got the traveler. Move in a new direction. Welcome any opportunities to travel, either to the outer world or your inner world. Okay. It says the road. The road you're on may be the road less traveled, but this journey is going to be highly beneficial for you emotionally and spiritually. If it's about covering outer distance, it's about covering distance within, and you will be evolving every single moment of it. Remember to keep things simple and to lighten your load. That's that Fool energy. Go forth with the basics. Lighten your load. Don't travel heavy. Okay? Because that will make your journey more enjoyable. You're also being encouraged to see how far you've come. So take a minute, look behind you, and see everything that you've come through. Okay? Don't let it define you. Let it stay in the past, but be proud of yourself that you got through it. Okay? You're also being encouraged to see how far you've come and how you've really grown as a person, because this recognition will support you in going even further. And there's a good chance that along the way you'll make new friends who will become companions for a lifetime. All right? So this is letting go of the things that are tethering you to this cycle. All right? They're not only showing me that it's a physical tethering where if you just let go and like go to a new, this is somebody who's gonna like move to a new place, and then that's where that's where they'll be able to manifest that Ace of Swords and Pentacles, and then the Sun energy, the new day, Six of Pentacles, everyone's taken care of kind of energy. But you need movement. So it could be a shift in employment, a shift in environment, or a shift in your mentality, okay? Because the shift in how you think actually raises your vibration. So when they say you have to function in the idea of abundance, like you're already living in abundance, I know exactly how it sounds because I've reacted the same way. How the am I going to be able to walk in the energy of abundance when I don't see it, I don't feel it, I'm not in it? It's like, but like I said before, it's the casting of the line. Okay, you're never going to catch the fish if you don't throw the line. You can stay on the shore. There's no fish on the shore. You're in the condition of having no fish, right? That's the condition of how am I going to function in abundance when my bucket is empty right now? It's because you got to cast the line. Okay, you cast the fishing line, and then what did I say earlier? Whenever something moves past it, your little bobber will go up and down, and then you know to reel it in, right? That's that forward thinking. That's the living in that abundance. You got to put your line in the water and actually feel the vibration of that abundance, okay? Am I done? Yeah, companions for a lifetime. Okay, now we get to the High Priestess. This could be somebody has a High Priestess in their bloodline. It could also just be the matching energy of the Hierophant coming through. It's like the Hierophant is here, but he's blocked. I see like construction cones around him. Like there's a detour sign to getting to the highway to get to you. So now he has to take the detour that's going to take him 3 years out of the way because you couldn't clear the fucking path, right? But guess what? That tower is going to clear it for you, okay? But when the tower has to come through and clear it because you didn't, it's going to hurt more. Whereas if you can you can do some of that clearing work yourself, then the storm can come through to not destroy anything, but to clear the, it's like digging up the garden with weeds, okay? You throw the weeds in the street, and then a storm comes through, and a storm can be very like upheaval, the tower, the storm, whatever, but it comes through, and then it washes all that shit that you pulled out of the garden down the street and away from you. That's what the storm does. That's what the tower does. But if you can give a head start, then the destruction is minimal, and what the tower will do will actually just clear all that for you do the hard work, and then the divine comes through and clears it away for you. It's like the street sweeper, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see, High Priestess. They got me chatty tonight, let me tell you. Harness mystic power. Okay. It says align with the light and focus on all the things possible. She's pointing right at the frickin' Seven of Cups. Okay? Look at it. Look. She's blessing the shit out of this. Just choose. Plan. Choose. Look. I hate the glare. But she's blessing the shit out of these 7 cups for you. There, is that better? I'll pause it right there in case I want to screen cap. Look at her handing over the Ankh, the symbol of life. She's going to bring life to those choices, okay? But this came out on top of the tower. You got to let the tower do its job, because that's going to open up new possibilities. And then here's the High Priestess blessing you. Okay. Align with the light and focus on all things positive. You are a mystic with the capacity to connect with energies that go beyond the human senses. Within you is a force of magic that is directed by your will. There's an opportunity for you to rise up at this time, but it requires dedication and discipline. You're being guided to look at what you are working on or at the situation before you and determine where your priorities lie. If you're unable to figure that out, you must use your intuition and discernment to focus on what will bring you closer to your goal and the happiness of everyone involved. That's the 6 of Pentacles. When this card arrives, it's also important for you to check in with your intuition, as it will give you guidance that will be important for your growth. So this is like, it's acknowledgement that there's hardship in the 3D, in the Pentacles area. It's acknowledging that. But it's also reminding you to think further than that. The King of Swords is reminding you to detach from that and think higher. Look farther, look ahead, see the bigger lay of the land and not just the checkbook and the bills, right? Because if you can see the bigger picture, you can see how to move pieces around so that the current situation can be better, okay? Let's go to the theme deck. I really hope these messages are resonating for your higher good. I hope they're making sense. I hope they're useful and helpful and inspirational and uplifting and all those good things. That's all I want. If you are resonating with my content, you can look in the description. I have donation links. There's a Venmo and a CashApp. There's my email. I'm opening up to 1 question readings for $20. That's my chair. Either a 1 question tarot spread, or I can do a 1 question birth chart inquiry, okay, for $20. Also, what else is in there? Oh, please like, please share, please comment, and check out my Instagram, Gem314 Tarot over on Instagram. I'm trying to put seen and unseen quick readings for every sign on my Instagram, okay? Okay. Oh, no. Dang. Okay. That's the 2nd or 3rd time that card came out. Damn. There's a third party involvement here. Jupiter energy's here. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. Wait, where'd it go? Yep. Yep. The tower, the storm warning. What did I say? Yep. Oh, we got the raven. Okay. Eat a taco. That's good. Oh, it's, yeah, because a lot of times, especially with us, with us earth energy signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, we can get pretty bogged down in the mundane work we're doing and sometimes forget to eat. So my niece drew a card that reminded you to eat. So go eat a taco or something. Okay, let's do a few more, please, for Scorpio. That's good. A couple more. Scorpio energy, the moon is in them. Let's give them some messages and insight, some encouragement, some warnings. There we go. Okay, that's it. All right. Okay, here we go. It says drink more water and eat a taco. Okay, don't neglect your body. Don't neglect your body's needs. Okay? Drink more water and eat a taco. Okay? We've also got the rainbow. Look at this. Look at this. What did I tell you about the tower and how it's a storm and it comes through to clear your path? It's because I was seeing my storm warning card come out before it dropped. And it says upheaval, restructuring, and cleansing away the old. It says not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path. And along with that, this is the several times now in the readings, the storm warning has come out with the rainbow card, okay? Which means, of course, the worst is over. Once the storm comes through and clears out everything that it can, that was dead or that was, not useful, the worst is over. There, I'll pause it like this in case I want to screen cap it. Boom. Okay. We also have the raven. It says, watch for signs and synchronicities. 1111. 1111 is traditionally a sign that the soulmate is coming in. Okay, and we do have the Hierophant Knight of Cups here with the I have never forgotten you. So we'll put that there. We've got Jupiter energy. I forget where Jupiter is right now. I think it's in Taurus. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. It's divine authority, protection, luck. Oh, this rules Sagittarius. And what was the Sagittarius energy that we had? I forget. There was Sagittarius energy here. Now I can't see it. Sorry. Luck, Lord of Prayer, and Prosperity. So that I'm going to put over here by the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. We also have free yourself. It's time to take back your life. This is like a heart breaking out of prison. Okay? This is the tower energy along with this Hierophant energy. It's like something was keeping your best interests like imprisoned, right? So free yourself and take your life back. We've got a warning to pay attention to some red flags. This is important because when I said earlier is that there is a third party energy here. This is the second or third time this card has popped out this week. Okay, third party energy. There are too many fingers in this pie. Okay, and that says pay attention to the red flags. Okay, I'll pause it like that so that maybe in case I need to screen cap it. Pay attention to red flags. There's a third party. Somebody senses that there's an extra set of fingers in someone's pie. All right. The last two we have here is indecision. Look at, I created this card, indecision. This is Seven of Cups. This is different choices. Okay. So we've got two energies here saying there's different choices, there's options, pick something, okay? They're trying to remind me of one of the other cards. It's the Seven of Shells. I'll have to dig it out. But the last card we have here is Chipped Cup. Now, this is dissatisfaction and disappointment in the domestic home. This, I feel like, is what we were experiencing back here with the Five of Pentacles on the Three of Wands. It's waiting and waiting and waiting for a change in the 3D energy, in the money, in the stability. You know, nothing is sure. Nothing is, what is it? I can't describe what I'm feeling here. You feel unstable, you know? Nothing is sure. You don't feel secure. So there's dissatisfaction and disappointment in the domestic home. So these Seven of Cups and indecision, they go together. And I had to dig out my Seven of Shells card from the animal deck because there was something on there they wanted me to read. And it says, hope for the best and strengthen your hearts. So there's something about here, like, it's imagination, it's hope, it's wishful thinking, it's possibilities and inspiration. But it's advice about, yeah, dream big, but manifest an honest reality. Okay? Honestly. What can you make for yourself? Lofty dreams, high-minded goals, King of Swords, Eagle energy is all fine and beautiful, but what can you actually make for yourself? Right? How can you use your energy, your knowledge, your intent, your gifts? How can you use that to manifest a reality that's honest and attainable? Okay, this is hope for the best and strengthen your heart. So I hope that all resonates. I hope it reached you well. Look in my description for donation information. Please like, please share. Help the algorithm get my videos out there. Really excited about the channel, and thank you so much for sticking with me. I know I stutter, I know I'm long-winded. Scorpio, good luck in this moon cycle. You got this. Set fire to the old, traverse something new. Don't go with baggage. There's love on the way. Everything's gonna be all right. Okay, thanks guys. Until I see you again. Bye.